you got it? Oh, I didn't know you were there.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to begin our 130 weapons demonstration. To start things off, we're going to have Mr. Flanders pop off around. Will be a little loud, so if you have sensitive hearing, please turn it loose.
Can I play a gun?
As you can see, folks, flintlock weapons do not always work. Okay, folks, so we are the living history staff here at the Alamo, and we're going to demonstrate for you the different types of firearms we've seen used in this siege and battle. Now, the men inside the Alamo garrison, they had rifles, they had muskets, shotguns, and the artillery. But we're focusing on the small arms, and we're going to begin with the more dominant weapon you see on the front here, more used weapon, I should say, on the front here. That is what Ms. Cuevas has. This is a civilian hunting rifle. Okay, so this is a hunting firearm. And again, you're going to see a lot of these being used out here on the frontier. In fact, this would be the type of weapon that Colonel Crockett would have had with him. Men coming here from Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia that are coming to help in this war, and then living out here, because again, it's a hunting firearm. And it is a rifled weapon, so it has rifling in the bore. Well, what is rifling? Well, rifling is a series of cut grooves, typically 7, that were cut inside the bore of the barrel, and they twist all the way down to the breech. Now, what that will do is when you fire the lead ball, and it's all lead ball this time, it's going to grab that rifling and impart a spin on the ball as it exits the barrel. And the spinning ball is going to go straight and give you greater range. So these hunting rifles, they were known for having a range between 3 up to 400 yards. Okay, they were very accurate. In fact, Colonel Crockett was quoted as saying, "If I can see it, I can hit it." He was an excellent shot. And a lot of men were on the frontier, you had to be. So, now the problem with loading weapons in general of this time was loading these things because everything was muzzle loaded. Okay, and what that means is the gunpowder and the ball have to be pushed down the barrel to load the weapon. And with rifle firearms, these take even longer to load because of the rifling in the bore. It was really hard pushing the ball down the barrel because it's a tight fit. And it has to be a tight fit for the ball to grab the rifle. You have to force it all the way down to the breech, so they take quite a bit of time to load. So people on the frontier who had hunting rifles would carry a shooting bag, and that would contain tools you need to keep the weapon clean, keep it functioning. We're dealing with black powder, it's very dirty. And also tools to make ammunition, because on the frontier you would have to make your own ammunition. Now attached to the bag is the powder horn. This would contain the gunpowder. It's the best way to keep it from getting wet. And also attached to the bag would be the powder measure. Now some are mechanical, but typically on the frontier is the tip of the deer antler or an animal bone that's been cut and hollowed out. So you would measure out your gunpowder with your powder measure. You would pour that into the barrel. You then get a cut piece of cloth or a patch that's greased with some type of animal fat, particularly bear grease was commonly used. You place the patch on the muzzle, put the ball on top of that, pull out the ramrod, and you shove it in there. And when you push it in, the patch will wrap around the ball. But again, the difficulty is seating it at the breech on top of the powder. You have to force it all the way down. Okay? Now once you seat it, you put the ramrod back in place, open the priming pan, pour gunpowder out of the horn into the pan, shut it, and you're ready to go. And that's for one shot. Okay? Everything at this time is one shot. And that whole process of loading a hunting rifle can take up to a minute for one shot.